I still pinch myself. I can't believe I'm an artist. I'm so grateful that I get to not only create things that I love that are, special to me, that I connect with, but then other people find connection to them as well, that I get to bring beauty and peace to other people's homes. I'm Brit Hansen, and I carve acrylic paint. It wasn't until college, I never really considered myself an artist. I was always intimidated by art. My great-grandma was an artist. My grandma is an artist. My dad is an artist. So being in a family of artists, it was a little intimidating of finding what would fit for me. And so I always kind of went away from art and more towards like science and math and other things. And then it wasn't until college that I took art classes for fun and fell in love with it. And then realized that I could be an artist, but in my own way and find my own mediums that I really connected with. And so that's when I started carving. I did block printing and fell in love with carving. And both of my great-grandma's a ceramicist, my grandma's a painter, my dad's a jeweler. And now I'm a carver. My process is very meditative. I love that I can sit down, and I have a very chaotic brain. So being able to sit and just carve totally clears my head. It's therapeutic, and I really love the process of it. And being a creative, I have to do things with my hands. It's like in my DNA. So it like fulfills that like calling. So I was block printing before. I had done block printing in college, taken a break from block printing for a little while. I was a photographer, and then I was put on bed rest with my first child and couldn't photograph anything, couldn't do a lot, just in bed. And my husband brought out all of my block printing stuff for me. Also keep my mind, free of all the worries of what was going on with my baby. And so I was able to just draw and carve and work on printing. And then after that, it's all I wanted to do. I felt like that's when I really found my voice of what I love to create and started to develop my style. And then I just never looked back. I just went full-time block printing after that. And then after block printing for a few years, I realized that the carving part was really where it was at for me. I love carving, and I didn't like the printing part as much. So that's when I started carving everything. I was carving wood and wax and clay, and then that got me thinking that I wonder if I could carve paint, and it already has the color there, and paint is very durable, and I got it to work. Pieces get anywhere from about 40 to 100 coats of acrylic paint. And then after layering up all of the colors that I want for a design, which takes about 4 to 6 weeks, I then start carving it down. So it's a lot of planning of how's it gonna look as a relief, like sculpting the paint. What colors are gonna be deepest? What's gonna stand out? What do I want? Like with this one, the cactus is a little bit deeper, all the greens, and so that the flowers pop out at you. And it's a relief, so it's minimal, but it makes a big difference casting that little bit of shadow. It's the most amazing career that I still pinch myself. I can't believe I'm an artist. There's some days where, you might hit a low or something, and then it hits me that I'm like, I'm an artist for a living. Like how is that real life? And I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful that I get to not only create things that I love that are, special to me, that I connect with, but then other people find connection to them as well, that I get to bring beauty and peace to other people's homes. When people come in and they say, oh, I just love the feeling in your space, it's so peaceful. That's what I want to convey. So I'm really, really grateful for that. I had heard about the Celebration of Fine Art for many years. I attended when I was in college, and after I've had friends in the show, and it had come up a few times, but I had babies, and I have 2 kids, and for a while I was like, oh, I can't commit to 10 weeks away from my kids, or those many hours, and it kept coming up, and finally I was like, okay, universe, I get it. I have to do this show. And so my family's been so amazing to support me and my dreams, and to get to be here has been the most amazing experience. Not only with connecting with art lovers, but the artists. And I know that just in the 3 months that I've been here, the things that I've learned for my business, but also for my art, and how much it's going to accelerate and grow, is unbelievable. Just little takeaways from other artists, and the creativity in the tent is unbelievable. So I can't wait to see where this takes my career and my artwork and what I'm able to do.